Today I'm going to make bread. So we're going to start with putting 4 scoops of unbleached flour into the pan. Actually 4 cups. When I say 4 scoops, it's 4 cups. So that's 2. 3. And this is 4. We're gonna warm up some butter, and then we're gonna add the yeast. So I'm warming up the water so we can activate the yeast. We want the water to be warm. So yeah, that's good. We don't need it hot, just warm. Then we're gonna add a little tiny scoop of cinnamon in here. This is a small spoon. It's a little bit smaller than a teaspoon. And then we're gonna add just a pinch of salt. I would say probably a little bit of salt. I'm gonna add a small amount. And then we're going to add some sugar. I like using the brown sugar, this one here. So we're going to add some brown sugar to this. Like this. Make sure it's nice and soft. So I'm going to put 5 little spoons. I don't like to use a lot of sugar, so I'm going to use 5 spoons of this. A little bit smaller than a teaspoon. It might be about 2 tablespoons maybe at the most. So we added that. We're going to add 2 eggs. And I'm warming up the butter because we're going to add about 3/4 of a full piece of butter. I'm going to go get the butter. I'm going to go ahead and put the yeast in the cup. And we're going to put the water to activate it. You want the water to be warm. So go ahead and wash the spoon. I'm going to mix it. We're going to add this water, and the butter is ready. So the butter's, I went ahead and warmed it up in this. So we're fixing to pour everything together with the butter. We're activating the yeast. We can go ahead and mix this together a little bit. And we can slowly add the yeast. I'm going to wait about 2 minutes. So we're going to go ahead and pour the yeast with the warm water, and we'll slowly mix it as we're pouring it. And I'm using just a regular frying pan to mix it with. We keep mixing it. We're mixing it. And so we're mixing it, trying to get a good consistency with this, where I'm using like a little spatula here of some sort. It's one of those rubberized silicone ones. I don't like putting my hand in the bread. So you can see what it looks like that. So I'm mixing it good for about 5 minutes. So basically we're making cinnamon bread. And I do have some dates. I'm fixing to put some dates in there. I put a half a date in each, because we're gonna do like little muffins. And we're gonna put it in the oven at 350 Fahrenheit for the heat. But we're gonna have to let this thing rise, let the dough rise. For about 2 hours before we can go ahead and put this in the oven. So we're gonna see how it turned out. Our bread has doubled up. It's twice as big, and we're ready to go ahead and start making our cinnamon muffin bread. So after mixing our dough again, we're ready to go ahead and put olive oil around these things here, and our muffins will be ready. I will be using some olive oil, and I'm just using my finger. Go ahead and go around this so that the muffins don't stick. So we're back. This is how I'm taking it out, putting it in. Just like this. So we're doing it. Of course, we can add more once we have leftover. Like this. Now that we have all the muffins in place, we go ahead and add just a little bit of olive oil on the top. Even it out just a little bit. Like this. Just do all of them. Got a little olive oil in here, so this is how we're doing it. We're doing it like this. So we just grab a little bit of sugar. We're going to put just a little sugar on the top of it. So I'm going to use this cup as my, and we're going to go ahead and add the dates in a second. So I prefer using my fingers on this because you can control the amount of sugar that goes on these. I don't like a lot of sugar, so I just put very little. So we're doing it like this. With the spoon, it doesn't come out exactly the amount that you want. So here we have a better control. I just put very little sugar. So all of them like this. Just like that. Now we get the dates, we cut them in half. And we put a half a date in each one. We can clean some of the sugar that's on the side like this. Just keep it from like that. Okay, so we cut the dates in half and we're going to put the dates in each one of these muffins. Now that we have the dates in place, what we're going to do, you can kind of see it right here. We put all the dates in place. We're going to go ahead and kind of push them down a little bit. I'm still using the olive oil so it doesn't stick. Like that. So this is how it looks like. They have a little bit of brown sugar and dates. Next step is to put it in. Okay, here is the end result on what it looks like. Wow, we're fixing to pull them out right now. Okay, this is what came out. Pretty good.